Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's good to have you. Welcome back. And to those of you that are new, welcome to you. We do have some interesting network prospects for T-Mobile. New spectrum coming to the company's network, possibly, and actually most likely, I should say. And then also a potential boost to current customers as the situation with network integrations has gotten things kind of hairy in certain places, in certain markets. This could offer some really nice relief. All right, so the first piece of news, new spectrum coming to T-Mobile customers. I've got in kind of like a diagram here on the screen capture. This is propagation characteristics of 700 megahertz N28. Now, technically, it's actually band 28 for LTE. It's, I believe, converted spectrum from channel 51 TV station utilization, and this is low band 700 megahertz frequency spectrum that primarily will be focusing for usage as downlink and capacity for T-Mobile. It is FDD LTE spectrum that is an asset that I think could really help in a lot of cases for T-Mobile in a lot of different situations. The one thing that I did find that was interesting here, channel sizes vary between 5 megahertz and 10 megahertz. So these channels, while they are not going to be massive and very wide, they're definitely going to be able to help T-Mobile in a lot of different ways. The naming is interesting because by being band 28, it's indicating LTE, but in clearance for T-Mobile's application being N28, they're indicating that it would be used for new radio technology or 5G. Anyways, we're probably not going to see it being used in massive MIMO technologies. Usually low bands don't really work out well for this application. Band 28 is basically going to be utilized as a non-licensed spectrum asset. So pretty much any carrier would be able to use it, first come, first serve, and it could definitely help out, I think, in a lot of scenarios. Pretty much for any company, but I could definitely see it for T-Mobile as they try to support the needs of their customers in the near-term future as they transition over to a 2.5 gigahertz 5G plan, which will be carrying the mail for a lot of their data traffic. Anyways, T-Mobile needs it as they build out their network. I could definitely see this helping, as I said before, and with many new customers and transitioning customers over the course of this year and moving forward, it'll be a huge boost for them. More details on this spectrum asset on the Patreon page. If you're interested in that, do check it out there. There's a link in the description box. Next piece of news, actually, T-Mobile customers rejoice. More network reconfigurations. Sprint Band 25, which is their PCS spectrum, will be repurposed onto T-Mobile's Band 2 eventually completely. But for the time being, we are seeing some of it already being transitioned in certain markets. This should help T-Mobile customers as PCS spectrum is a solid mid-band asset. It's a frequency that has pretty good propagation characteristics considering it's mid-band, and also provides some decent range and building penetration as well. It will only be a 5 megahertz addition from what I understand. Big shout out to Tim, man. Thank you for letting me know about this, and also Caleb as well. So, while it may only be 5 megahertz addition, this does mean that it will help. In a lot of cases, some people are seeing some pretty slow speeds and dealing with congestion. This should help tremendously, in my opinion. The need for it, actually, from Sprint side, kind of depends on a couple of factors. If you've got a market where Sprint holds a lot of PCS, and a lot of the customers are already starting to be migrated from Sprint to the T-Mobile network, it makes sense that you can go ahead and transition some of that spectrum. So, makes total sense to me. So eventually, Band 25 will be completely refarmed or repurposed, I should say, over to Band 2 on T-Mobile. I would say that in markets where you have 10 megahertz of PCS for T-Mobile, they'd want to boost it to 15 or 15 to 20, that sort of thing. And with less and less Sprint customers on the native Sprint network, the need for having it there can be reduced. So check for this if you are so compelled. See if this has happened in your marketplace. See if you've maybe noticed Sprint's Band 25 get a reduction in bandwidth. maybe going from 20 to 15 megahertz or something like that, because then you can anticipate that they have repurposed it to band 2 for T-Mobile. It's definitely going to be market to market. It's going to be, kind of as needed. You're not going to see this national, at least not just yet. But let me know in the comment section if you've noticed it, or if you've seen it, or somebody has shared something with you. I'd love to know what that looks like and how it has changed people's experiences on the T-Mobile network. Anyways, that's the news for today. If you appreciated this update and you found it informative, and you want to go ahead and do me a favor, you can actually do so by rating the video. Hit the like button. Also, share it to your favorite socials. That's great as well. If you are new, consider subscribing and activating the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And here are some other videos for you to check out. I've posted them around here. And again, links in the description box for all the community items, ways to donate, and things of that nature. Thank you guys so much in advance for that. Anyways, hope you have a great rest of the day. I am the SMT, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.